On-job work accidents. I mean, nigga, why go to work if you ain't gonna have an accident? Your boy on fire. He's got a fire job and shit. And a motherfucker, how you gonna use a forklift to put some fire in the oven? That's what I wanna know. He tripping anyway. Look at your boy. He must really think he an expert at this shit. He using the damn forklift on fire to put some fire in the oven. Y'all see the oven? And he in the middle of it. Come on. What kind of job is that? What kind of job is that? And they, oh, this must be the forklift accident edition. Because they dealing with forklifts. Forklift accidents on the job, y'all. Here we go. And your boy on top, he bound to get his karma. He going to the top, oh, he throw. As soon as he moves, that shit gonna just tip over. Oh, he gonna do something. Oh, he went too high. There it is. I told you. Break his ass off. They didn't even want to show the rest of it. Break his ass off. They didn't want to show the rest of it. They didn't want to show the rest of it, bartender. They didn't want to show the rest. Did y'all see that mother get smashed down? They didn't want to show the rest of it. I want to see that again. That mother got pulverized. There you go. Superman. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a bologna sandwich after they finished with it, smashing his ass. Look at him. He just too brave, man. I guess he been at this job too long and shit. I don't know. Overconfidence was his underdoing. Look, that shit is already. And you can see he got it. Oh, yeah, this. Ugh, y'all see what happened? He was an idiot. What was he gonna do up there anyway? That was ridiculous. He didn't read the rule manual, safety manual. Now what these fools doing? This might be a waste of time here. Look like they doing shit. Oh hell no. Now that's much better. We got a real work accident, y'all. That last one, I had a nigga hit his toe and shit. That ain't no work accident. Now how do shit? Oh, I mean they missed his head, but how did the whole damn ceiling come falling down? That's ridiculous. And how you look up in time? You know. Well, you'd have got hit with one of them, it would have been curtains. Oh, there go the boy with the garage. You better hold the garage, son. Oh, damn, we're gonna come back down there. It's kind of dangerous being under that garage, man. Oh! It's kind of dangerous dealing with that garage, son. Look at him, look at your boy. How did that happen? Y'all got this cheap ass garage, man. Y'all got this cheap ass garage. Y'all gonna have to go to a quality garage company next time, man. That was terrible. Fair use and educational purposes. Hey, Carmen's Kitchen. Guess who's in the kitchen? Guess who's in the oven? Bartender. Now I know why they made this video. Cause this shit is called "It's Bound to Happen." Cause look, watch every one of these topics that they finna talk about. Y'all can see for yourself. This was bound to happen. Bound to happen.
Presents Fatal work accidents. Upstate New York teen's arm cut all the way off by the pasta machine at work.
Hell yeah.
Real homemade style Italian
If you
pasta
thought it was
just
gonna
had
happen,
that special something.
when you
And
put
on
your
Saturday
hand in
night
that
at
damn
Violi's
pasta
restaurant in
thing,
Messina, New York, that
your
special
hand will
something
get
was
turned
the
into
arm and
pasta.
fingers of a 17-year-old boy. High school student Brett Bouchard was cleaning the pasta machine in Violi's Italian restaurant just
Cleaning
around
it?
closing time on Saturday night. Brett's worked
Cleaning
at
it?
Violi since 2012, and one presumes it wasn't his first time cleaning the machine.
Oh,
Somehow,
hell
the machine
no.
became activated and severed Brett's right arm above the elbow. Diners Michael and Joanne
I
Walsh,
quit.
who were still finishing their meal when it happened,
Oh,
told
that
local news,
shit.
"I don't want to talk about it."
I ain't lying.
Bouchard was rushed to the emergency room in serious
What shit
condition.
is that? Cleaning
He's
none of
undergone
that
several
shit.
operations to reattach his arm, but Brett's family won't comment on the teen's prognosis.
First of all, that shit should be detachable, where you can take that shit out and clean it. Ain't no cleaning it when it's in there, and then you can turn on the damn machine or some shit like that. Nigga, even if I turned the machine off, I would be too fucking scared to put my hand in that motherfucker. I quit. Oh, hell no. No wonder they gave him that job. Why? Because it was bound to happen. Why it was bound to happen? Because ain't nobody perfect, man. They should have had, well, you got to pull that shit out and then clean that shit in the sink somewhere or some shit like that, because it's bound to accidents. Always happen, man.
Meanwhile, Violi's is open for business again, and
Especially if his knee was right next to the thing where you turn it on and off like that, why was it unplugged? That's shit, man.
the hours are back every Friday at 6.
Bumblebee Foods charged over death of worker killed.
And cleaning the machine. Impasta just has that special something. And on Saturday night at Violi's restaurant in Messina, New York, that special something was the arm and fingers of a 17-year-old boy. High school student Brett Bouchard was cleaning the pasta machine in Violi's Italian restaurant just around closing time on Saturday night. Brett's worked at Violi since 2012, and one presumes it wasn't his first time cleaning the machine. But somehow the machine became activated and severed Brett's right arm above the elbow. Diners Michael and Joanne Walsh, who were still finishing their meal when it happened, told local news, "I don't want to talk about it."
Me neither.
Bouchard was rushed to the emergency room in serious condition.
Nigga,
He's undergone several operations.
Why are you gonna be cleaning the machine while we out here eating? You supposed to do that shit after the store is closed. See, this was all crazy. So you know they didn't turn the power off then. And and why is this idiot cleaning the machine? Why these people, okay, we know because it's busy out there. Then fuck that, I quit. I ain't fucking with that machine.
To reattach his arm, but Brett's family won't comment on
Not
the
if you
team's
don't
prognosis.
unplug it.
Meanwhile, Violi's is open for business again, and happy hours are back every Friday at 6.
Bumblebee Foods
And then
charged
I'ma use a
over
brush
death
or
of worker
something.
killed in cooking.
Fuck that.
San Diego-based food manufacturer Bumblebee and 2 managers were charged with violating safety regulations.
Now I hope he don't gotta clean this. These cleaners got it rough, don't they, bartender? Now he gotta clean some big ass shit like this, full of tuna that they be cooking it. I'm not going in no oven. Why? Because one of them punk ass workers can make a mistake in an accident and close me up on this motherfucker and turn on the heat.
After a worker was
I'm not fucking with that. Oh hell no. Cause it ain't gonna be me to do me in. It's gonna be one of them workers.
cooked to death in a pressure cooker in 2012.
Cooked in a pressure cooker.
Jose Molina, aged 62,
His condition.
Bumblebee Foods charged over death of worker
Hell
killed in
yeah.
cooking. San Diego-based food manufacturer Bumblebee and 2 managers were charged with violating safety regulations after a worker was cooked to death in a pressure cooker in 2012. Jose Molina, aged 62, was doing maintenance work on the 35-foot-long pressure cooker at Bumblebee Foods' Santa Fe Springs plant before dawn on October 11, 2012. Assuming Molina was in the bathroom, another worker turned up the
hell
cooker
no.
after
What the fuck you mean you think I'm in the bathroom? Why you ain't ask me where I'm at? Why you ain't even concerned about, if you was concerned about where I was at, you would know where I'm at. And we the only 2 workers here. I told you it was gonna be the next motherfucker. And I don't believe it. I believe dude did that shit on purpose. and we can't prove it, and then he can legally get away with it, and the company gonna back him up. So dude had to take the loss because this other motherfucker, for some reason, he didn't like dude or something. Because I don't believe that a job that's dangerous, and you know what the job is, cleaning shit out, and they already told you. Watch out because you can close this shit on somebody in there, and it's deep. And anyway, before he closed it, why didn't he say, "Hey, is it anybody in there?" See what I'm saying? Fuck that. This don't sound right. Do it sound right to you? Fuck no. That dude did this on purpose.
Filling it with 12,000 pounds of tuna. The temperature reached 270 degrees. Before dawn on October 11th, 2012. Assuming Malena was in the bathroom, another worker turned on the cooker after filling it with 12,000 pounds of tuna. The temperature reached 270 degrees. After realizing Malena was missing, a supervisor asked workers to look for Malena through an intercom announcement. Workers...
Intercom. Why you didn't do that before, motherfucker? Why every time before y'all do that shit, why y'all don't announce over the internet, we finna intercom, we finna cook some tuna, so is everybody accounted for? And if not, don't start the cooking until you open them things and say, is anybody in there, before you start even dropping anything in there. That should be the safety thing. Before you cook anything, you gotta open them damn things and say, is there anybody in there? Other than that, all y'all need to be sued, like they say. Just go out of fucking business because you're full of shit.
Also searched the parking lot.
Looking in the parking lot.
Malena's body was found in the cooker.
Ain't no way he was that.
Turned off.
Ain't no way he was that.
Bumblebee Foods is facing a maximum fine of $1.5 million. If convicted of all charges, the two managers could receive maximum sentences of 3 years in prison.
I told you how serious that was. Because they was like, what the fuck you talking about? You gonna close up some shit and y'all ain't hollered in there and says, is anybody in there? See, that don't even sound right, man. If it do, let them motherfuckers go down there and get trapped in there then.
A man has died after he fell into an Oregon meat processing plant on Saturday night.
Hell no.
41-year-old cleaner Hugo Avalos Chavez was at work shortly before
cleaners
midnight
ain't
at
having a
Interstate
good
Meat
day.
Distributors in Clackamas County. He and other employees of DCS Sanitation Management were
Oh,
cleaning the plant's equipment.
Sanitation management, he don't even know nothing about the machine. And he cleaning it up. First of all, did you unplug this motherfucker? That's the first thing I want to know.
And climbed onto a running meat blender and fell.
Oh no, they say he climbed on a running meat blender. He up there cleaning shit while it's running, so we know he really didn't give a fuck about anything. I guess he was committing suicide. Nigga, you hear this shit running and you up there cleaning? Oh, you's an idiot. First of all, I'm turning this motherfucker off.
Why he attempted to work while the machine was still running is unclear. Workmates heard the accident and raced to hit the emergency stop button.
Because they damn sure wasn't going to do it. Now, I don't know why he did it.
In the hope of saving his life, but they were too late. And he died almost instantly.
It sounds like he got set up too, because the first question is, why did they turn the machine on? No, it sounds like that motherfucker. I don't know what happened, but he must have had an argument with somebody or something. Nigga. It sounds like he got pushed in that motherfucker. I know he didn't jump in there like they said. That's baloney. Do that sound like he jumped in there to y'all? You? And why was it running? I'm telling you, because his mind was like, no, y'all turning this motherfucker off and all that. And no, you gonna do this and all, and anything could happen. I ain't going that far, but I know that motherfucker didn't jump in there.
The fire department was called at 11:45 p.m. to attend an obvious death incident, meaning there was no way the man could have survived his injuries. The facility has been the site of other accidents and violations, including a 2005 incident in which an employee lost a finger.
A 38-year-old track worker at the Canadian Grand Prix was killed on Sunday evening when he was accidentally run over by a mobile crane close to the end of the race.
I ain't fucking with them jobs.
The worker was one of two men escorting the crane that was hoisting a Sauber car that had hit the wall at turn 2.
I hope he don't go up under it.
The recovery vehicle was returning to the pits when the worker dropped his radio and
Oh,
fell as he tried to pick it up.
hell no.
The crane operator didn't see the worker fall and continued driving.
Thank you.
The worker was hit, then run
It
over
ain't
by the
his
recovery
fault.
vehicle. The worker was transported by
That's
helicopter
right.
to the hospital
I bet he
and later
was.
succumbed to his injuries.
What kind of shit is that? That's
That
the
boy
second
got
motherfucker that went out over a phone, y'all.
Hit by a baseball player.
Let them phones go. First it was a lady
Players practice swing.
trying to get her phone on the train.
A
Tell
black
her
boy
the
for
train
Kansas
track.
amateur baseball team died over the weekend after being struck by a player in a tragic accident. A player for the liberal BJ Summer team was taking practice swings during a National Baseball Congress World
This
Series
ain't
game
work related.
against the San Diego Waves in Wichita, Kansas on Saturday,
I don't
when his
give a
team's
fuck.
bat boy, Kaiser,
She fell about 50
swung and accidentally struck Kaiser. The follow-through warm-up swing reportedly hit the 9-year-old on the head.
Okay, well,
Despite wearing a helmet, Kaiser suffered severe head injuries and was
I bet he
hospitalized in
did,
critical
but this
condition
ain't
before
work
eventually
related.
succumbing to the keep in prayer.
this
spectacular
ain't,
tale that defies the laws of gravity.
that ain't work related.
Cirque du Soleil
Sorry,
advertises
Kaiser.
its performance of Ka as a spectacular tale that defies the laws of gravity. The illusion was shattered Saturday night when a talented acrobatic artist fell tragically to her death during a performance in Las Vegas. The performer, 31-year-old Sarah Gaillard-Guillot, was taking part in the final dramatic battlefield scene of the show's famed vertical stage when reports say she somehow slipped from her wire. She fell about 50 feet into the pit below. It was the first onstage death Cirque has experienced in its 30-year history. Cirque's performance of Ka is famous for its hydraulic-controlled stage and its Wheel of Death. Gaillard-Guillot, a mother of two, was part of the show's original cast since 2006 and has been an acrobatic performer for more than 20 years. Founder of Cirque du Soleil, Guy Laliberté, expressed his sympathies to the artist family, saying he was heartbroken, adding that we are reminded with great humility and respect how extraordinary our artists are each and every night.
Dead waitress found inside a dumb waiter. Brooke
I
Bowers,
told you, half of this shit is like somebody is covering up shit. Ain't know how the fuck she get into this dumb waiter.
member of the Winona State University
Somebody did that
gymnastics
to
team,
her.
was found dead Monday night. Her body was stuffed inside a dumbwaiter at the Wingdam Saloon and Grill in Fountain City, Wisconsin. Bowers was an employee at the restaurant and was working at the time of the accident. Investigators are still trying to figure out exactly how she ended up inside the dumbwaiter. Although it's possible that foul play led to Bowers' death,
Yeah.
police say they don't suspect criminal activity.
Why not?
We're not sure if Bowers was horsing around or actually working when she became stuck in the 3x3 foot carriage. The food elevator was normally used to transport food
That's
between the
big,
first and
yeah.
second floors. Employees called the Buffalo County Sheriff's Department around 8 p.m. when they found the gymnast's lifeless body.
Yeah.
Bowers was
Well, how did they wait till she was lifeless before they called them? Anyway, it's like if somebody is missing for that long and they at work, right? And ain't nobody figured out that they missing until the job is over with. And you know everybody there is supposed to be doing a job, especially if it's busy. That don't sound right, bartender. This sound like foul play to me. How the fuck do, nigga, if I'm at they fucking job, and a black ass man like me, and I'm in a restaurant and my job is being a waiter, ain't they gonna say, where's that nigga at? He been in the bathroom too long. It been 8 hours and we ain't seen him all night. He must have quit? Hell no.
a 21-year-old social work major scheduled to graduate in 2015.
Circus acrobat plummets to his death in front of audience. An acrobat plunged 35 feet to the stage below after a circus stunt went horribly wrong in southern Brazil. Wilson Gomez Barreto was midway through a risky routine for the Tihani Spectacular Troupe in Londrina on May 18th. Soaring through the air, the 28-year-old suddenly flew out of his swinging carriage, missing the safe landing zone, and plummeted onto the stage beneath.
Look like
Co-workers rushed to the scene, but Barreto initially only complained of a broken elbow. When he was taken to a nearby hospital,
believe
however,
it.
he discovered he was also suffering from swelling in the brain.
oh hell no! It looked like they missed his ass. Look, they let him drop. Look,
Eventually succumbed to his injuries.
look
He
at
was
that.
rushed-
He was supposed to go way over here, And he way over there. They couldn't even catch him.
Days
man.
later, on May 20th.
Look at him. They tried to catch
Florida
him.
man dies after falling into wood
They
chipper.
did try to catch him, but that thing looked like it sprung back and pulled them, didn't it? Look, they pulled it and it pulled them back.
Swinging carriage, missing the safe landing zone.
Look,
and
it pulled
plummeted onto
them
the
and
stage
it pulled
beneath.
them back. How did he?
Co-workers rushed to the
Where'd
scene,
he jump
but
from?
Barreto initially only complained of a broken elbow.
Where the hell he jumped from?
When he was taken to a nearby hospital, however, he discovered he was also suffering from swelling in the
Oh no, this nigga look like he came from way up there, y'all.
brain. He eventually succumbed to his
See that? Oh.
injuries and died 2
How
days
is
later
he
on May
expecting to
20th.
get caught?
Florida man
I mean, what happened to the net? They was gonna hold him? Oh, hell no.
dies after falling into wood
It's
chipper.
bound to happen, bartender. Bound to happen.
A horrifying accident occurred when a landscaper was killed after falling into a wood chipper in Davie, Florida
Bound
Monday
to
afternoon.
happen.
The unidentified victim and 2
How
co-workers
you
were
fall
clearly
in a
crushed.
wheel chipper? Stop that shit. That nigga had a fight and they pushed his ass. Or when them logs
The
snatched
landscaper
him.
slipped and fell into the powerful industrial wood chipper.
How do you slip? Oh my God. You mean this nigga really actually think I believe that shit? What was the slip guard? No.
Neighbors witnessed one of the workers run over to where the other worker was cutting up branches in obvious distress. Not long after, police arrived and blocked off the
It
area.
was, she didn't see him fall. I don't know
Davie
what
police
happened.
delicately cleaned up the scene and collected the victim's remains.
It's too late. They don't speak.
The death is under investigation. However, authorities do not suspect any foul play.
Okay, there you go.
Michael
That's
Dwayne
it.
Atkins, a maintenance worker at Decatur Morgan.
The police delicately cleaned up the scene and collected the
There you
victim's
go.
remains.
He slipped into that.
The death is under
Okay,
investigation.
I don't know. I know his body couldn't fit through that. It was by that time it was orange juice and shit. But he fell and he slipped. Where is you slipping at? The thing is way back here. It looked like you gotta climb off up in there. Look, you gotta climb off up in there to slip into something. I mean, even though it's dangerous, I think I don't know how he got off up in that motherfucker, y'all. That thing must have pulled him. Something must have been stuck, and he went in there to try to unstick it, and then that shit started working and pulled him and that thing some kind of way in it with him. That's the only thing. Other than that, he walked in there by himself. I don't think, because then you can't even get pushed in that shit.
However, authorities
You
do not
gotta
suspect
get off
any
up
foul
in
play.
there.
Michael Dwayne Atkins, a maintenance worker at Decatur Morgan Hospital in Alabama, was working with 2 colleagues on a sump pump in the shaft of a freight elevator close to the emergency room but away from public view. Without warning, the hydraulic elevator gave way.
Oh no! You can't hear it? Oh no!
Atkins
You can't hear it?
is believed to have died instantly from injuries to his chest and back,
And
according
his
to the Morgan
head,
County
nigga,
coroner.
what about his head? And why is he
He was working
halfway
with 2
off up in
colleagues on
there?
a sump pump in the shaft of a freight elevator close to the
He
emergency
halfway
room
off
but away
up
from
in
public
there.
view. Without warning, the hydraulic elevator gave way.
I mean, damn. And that's, now you know that's bound to happen one, right? That's bound to happen then. See? Cause
Atkins is believed to have died instantly from injuries to his chest
know.
and back, according to the Morgan
there ain't no way to even,
County coroner.
if he didn't hear it coming, it ain't nothing
The Alabama
happening.
Department of Labor and local police are conducting an investigation to determine the cause of the deadly accident.
I ain't lying.
Nevada cryo chamber salon manager freezes to death in mysterious accident. There are an infinite number of ways to die,
Yeah,
but
bitch,
not many
man.
are more horrible than the manner.
Fuck
In some
that.
ways unknown. Although a
Fuck that
police report.
bitch.
Fell. Witnesses performed CPR on Gilly.
Yeah, Gilly.
Dead, both were pushed back up the line.
That's right.
50 feet and speeds of up to
There
30.
you go.
Plummets 150
All right.
Whether Ake accidentally locked herself inside the machine or it malfunctioned in some way is unknown. Although a police report stated Ake probably suffocated and listed operator error as the cause of death.
Utah zipline worker plummets 150 feet to his death. A new employee at
Oh,
the
so he wanted to try out the toy. He said, I could ride for free. So he got the, okay.
zipline in Utah died on Tuesday while trying to assist a rider. The accident happened at the 2,500-foot-long Utah Kanab zipline, which carries riders at heights of up to 350 feet and speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Daniel Gilly, who started work at the Kanab Resort on Monday, was in charge of helping zipline riders land securely. At around 11 a.m., a rider zipped down to the finish too fast and bounced backwards up the mountainside. Gilly jumped onto the rider to try and secure him, but instead both were pushed back up the line.
Uh-oh.
He went careening up the line unsecured while holding on to the rider, but eventually lost his grip about 100 feet from the landing deck and fell. Witnesses performed CPR on Gilly at the scene but could not resuscitate him.
You ain't lying.
Robot kills worker in Germany at
You should have had a rope tied around him.
The end of the human race could be upon us, after a technician was killed by a robot at a Volkswagen plant in Germany. The 22-year-old technician was part of a team that was setting up a stationary robot at a plant about 100 kilometers north of Frankfurt. He was installing the robot with a colleague when it grabbed him and crushed him against a metal plate. The technician was standing inside the safety cage when the accident occurred. The other worker was outside the cage and was not hurt. Volkswagen stressed that the robot wasn't one of the new generation collaborative robots that work next to the workers on the line without safety cages. But is Volkswagen really telling the truth? What happened to Asimov's laws? Could this be the start of the end of humanity as we know it?
That's crazy.
Volkswagen said initial investigations indicate that human error was to blame, rather than a robot malfunction.
U.S. Navy SEAL killed in parachute training accident. A U.S. Navy SEAL was killed in a parachute training accident on Wednesday morning. A Navy SEAL based in Coronado was killed in a parachute training accident near Paris in Southern California. The SEAL was taking part in a training exercise with a group of other SEALs when his parachute reportedly malfunctioned.
What about
He
his,
died at the scene.
what about his extra parachute?
The incident is currently under investigation.
You ain't lying because he's supposed to have another one.
Two British men and their Russian guide died while on a fishing expedition in Russia's Murmansk region on Sunday morning after being struck by their helicopter's rotor. The five-seater Eurocopter E-120B aircraft landed at a luxury fishing campsite in the country's
Them
remote
damn
Kola
helicopters
Peninsula
are
around 11
dangerous.
a.m. The pilot unloaded the passengers close to the Redna River and began to take off. According to one report, a strong gust of wind might have caused the chopper to tilt, causing the craft's rotor blade to strike the men, killing them. The pilot issued a distress signal immediately after the accident.
What the fuck you talking
pilot
about?
said-
He know better than that. Don't try to take off, nigga. You gotta let them get out the way first. That was ridiculous. That was his fault. You know, they too dangerous and unpredictable. The wind, all that shit. Them things is dangerous.
Landed at a luxury fishing campsite in the country's remote Kola Peninsula around 11 a.m. The pilot unloaded the passengers close to the Redna River and began to take off.
They should have started
According
running.
to one report, a strong gust of wind might have caused the
Told
chopper
you,
to tilt,
strong gust
causing the
of
craft's
wind.
rotor blade to strike the men, killing them. The pilot issued a distress signal
But I guess
immediately
if
after
it's
the
your
accident.
time, it's your time.
The pilot survived but suffered minor injuries.
Air India technician dies after being sucked into engine. An Air
He
India
was cleaning
service
shit
engineer was
again.
killed when he was sucked into the engine
Another
of an
one of them
aircraft
motherfuckers
at
out there
Mumbai
cleaning
Airport
shit.
on Wednesday night. Air India
Don't
Flight
tell me he was
619
trying to
route
clean the goddamn plane engine.
to Hyderabad from Mumbai was being pushed back from the parking bay before takeoff. At around 8:40 p.m., an eyewitness said it appeared the co-pilot mistook a signal as clearance for departure and started the engine.
Uh-oh.
A service engineer who was standing nearby and supervising the pullback was pulled into the engine and died instantly.
Ooh.
The technician, identified as Ravi Subramanian, was in his 50s. His job included disconnecting the pushcart from the aircraft before it moves towards the runway. Sources said the A319 aircraft's auxiliary power unit was not working. Without the APU system, one of the engines must be started with an external power source before the pushback. Once the aircraft is pushed back, the live engine has to be revved up for the other engine to start. Air India chairman Ashwani Lohani described the accident as a mishap, but it's not yet clear what happened. The incident is under investigation.
Factory in Pakistan collapses, leaving at least 18
You
dead.
ain't lying.
At least 18 people are dead and up to 150
These
are
is
believed
them
to be
bound to
trapped in
happen
rubble after the
jobs.
factory collapsed on Wednesday
If
near
them ain't no
Lahore, Pakistan.
accidents,
The
them
collapse
is
happened
not
at the Shopper Bag
accidents.
factory located around
Them
20
is
kilometers
bound
south of Lahore.
to
The
happen.
entire four-story building went down during the collapse. Hundreds of rescue workers, together with army
That
personnel
cheap
and
ass
engineers,
building.
arrived
That's
at the
that
scene.
same shit
An
they
emergency
built.
was
That
declared and all
probably the
hospitals.
same company that built that Miami hotel that fell down on them people.
18
That's
bodies
what
have
happened
been
with that
recovered,
cheap
together with
construction.
75 injured.
That's the same shit.
However, around 150 are believed
Happened
to be
in
still trapped
Miami.
underneath the rubble. It's unclear what caused the collapse, but there
You
had
know
been
what
some
caused
construction
the
work at the
collapse.
factory prior to the incident. The accident also comes less than a fortnight after
Look
a
at a
7.5
sinkhole.
magnitude earthquake hit the country, killing
That shit on a
390 people.
sinkhole. Same thing.
Five-story
Hey,
building
give a fuck.
collapsed in Bangladesh. 7 dead. At least 7 people were killed after the roof of a 5-story building collapsed on Thursday in Bangladesh. At
Look
least
at that
180
cheap
workers
shit.
were working in the Santa Kalyan Sangster
Oh,
factory
they wasn't
when the
working,
roof
nigga.
collapsed, trapping workers underneath.
Hell no.
Rescue workers recovered
That ain't work.
6 bodies during the first 12 hours of the search.
That's buried
One more
alive.
body was recovered on Friday. More than 60 people in total were reported injured. Bangladesh's
Oh man, that's a beautiful car. I like that car. Damn, a nice ride in the country. Damn, it's kind of. Hey, slow down, slow your ass down. Oh shit. There we go, bartender. There we go. Another speeding driver. Can we do another speeding driver? Can we do? That's how it go. Don't tell me they're gonna knock the whole damn thing down. Well, that's what I thought. It's a damn shame. I wouldn't have. All that work for nothing. All that work for nothing. Who is this, the flying window washer? Who's this, the flying window washer? What the fuck he out there doing flying? Nigga, the bird is the plane. No, it's the window washer. Hey, nigga, where y'all at? Great America? Six Flags? What's really going on, nigga? Is that shit fun or what? How much it cost to ride? Y'all look like y'all bungee jumping and shit. Bro, don't hit the window, nigga. Oh, they hitting buildings and shit. See, that ain't gonna work. It ain't fun no more, y'all. This is what you call bound to happen. That's the name of this episode. Bound to happen. That wind got him. Uh-oh, here your boy Speed Racer. Doing your thing, Speed. Do your thing. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Till you hit that damn thing over there, that piece of steel, ain't gonna be good no more. Oh, that's a little bit too tall, pal. That's a little bit too tall. These window cleaning motherfuckers again? Oh, hell no. I told you I ain't fucking with them jobs. I guess he got a rope on him though. He might have a chance. I hope. No, he ain't even got a rope on him. Yeah, he do. There it is. I don't know what it's gonna do though. It ain't on him. Don't fall, son. Whatever you do, don't let go. Bound to happen. Bound to happen. And that concludes our Bound to Happen session. Thanks again, Carmen's Kitchen. Another safari on what is it? November the 10th, November the 12th, 2021. November the 12th, 2021, bartender. Happy holidays. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Now I know he don't expect to drive that nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. I don't even know why they made that shit so long. What block is that gonna go down? Oh hell no. What kind of shit? The hell? It's just been working. I guess he worked it out. You better hurry up and move it on over there. Just move. Go. Go, motherfucker. Go. Oh, he got it. He got it. Better hurry up.